I'm being joined by a champion unbeaten coach, Kabras rugby football coach, Carlos Tailwa.
Kachwa.
Katwa.
Kachwa.
Katwa.
Yeah.
How is it Kenya treating you?
Kenya has been brilliant. It's been amazing. I've received a very good reception from the Kenyans, and look, it's my home now, and I'm enjoying every moment. And the guys have been exceptionally hosting, and they've made me feel like one of them, and I've been happy ever since. Yeah.
Let's talk about the season. You've won it with Kabras back-to-back, I believe so.
Yep.
Season Kenya Cup. How is the feeling to win it again?
Look, let me tell you, Kenya Cup was a roller coaster. It was a year where we knew things would be difficult. We have just won it twice in a row. This would have been our third one, and our anonymous KCB had fallen short. And I think, to be very fair and apologetic to Oilers, we had already thought it would be KCB, and our forethink and forefront thinking would have been already planning for KCB because of a few factors that come into play. As you know, sport, Oilers had beaten KCB in the last game, so we thought KCB would want a revenge game, and it was not to be. So there was a long prep, different directions of thought, a different approach, and quite a lot of changes came into play. A lot of unforeseen circumstances happened, returning of sevens, doing well for us in the semis, not doing well for us in the finals. So it was a big roller coaster season for us. It was a season that, to be honest, it was not as smooth and sailing as the first two, but it was one of the ones that I think in my career I would pinpoint as my highest level of learning. Also reflecting into that, there's quite a lot I have taken out of this 2024-2025. Quite a lot of issues of complacency that can occur. You need to be on your toes 24/7 when you're on top, because everyone is coming for you. And look, I cannot lie. Without the players that we have, without the coaching staff that is surrounding me, the few mistakes I've made, I think would have been catastrophic if I didn't have the people that I have around me. So I really appreciate the guys and everyone that is around me, and I know the unsung heroes, which is the technical bench, and I can tell you there's quite a lot of work that has been done there. And as you notice and you can see, our technical bench is full of youth, same age group, same. So the nice thing about us, we fight a lot, we disagree a lot, and that keeps us on our toes. So it's one of the most amazing things that we have done for ourselves. If we had Mzee, for instance, we would be scared to disagree. We would take everything, or even, let's say, if I was still the head coach, it would be a difficult thing to go against my Mzee, you see. Would always think his wisdom is life. But I'm not saying it's the only way. It can not work the same way for other teams. But for us, the youth that we have, the disagreements that we have, the fighting that we have, but the one thing that we know, tomorrow when we come back, we've agreed to disagree, but then we go with the most common point that we want to go. Yeah.
Coach, what was your secret to success this season?
Look, like I said, it was a very roller coaster season. I cannot pinpoint it to one particular attribute. I think it had quite a few distinctive approaches, because in the beginning of the season, we had an approach of using our youth and resting most of our senior players, and it really worked. But there's a point in time where it didn't work. Then we decided to go back to experience, but then we found that the experience right now are way behind. And then we found that let's blend the two, and then it worked. Then also I think the resting period, the resting players, is a very, very important thing to have, because I think that's one of the few things that gave us the energy at the end more than other teams. I think if you even watch the Enterprise Cup final and you look at the energy that the guys have, and if you look at the fitness levels between us and the rest of the teams, I think it's the difference between us and them. You know, some of the times people tend to think I'm a very harsh and strict coach. It's not that, it's just that we set our standards too high and we want to maintain them, because the moment we deviate from our standards, that's the moment we lose ourselves. So it's the standards that we've created for the boys, and they also know that they have to obtain those standards. So when we do not meet them, it's not supposed to be something that is treated with casual treatment or happiness. It's supposed to be treated as the way it is met, you know. So I think also our principles and values, that we always start the season and we always set ourselves goals, and those goals need to be met at all costs. We can sit here and always talk about this is a game to have fun and everything. It also comes with pressure. You know, when pressure comes, it also filters down, you see. So yes, fun and games can happen, but it is all work or nothing for us, and we pride ourselves. And I mean, look, the sponsor is always there and is creating a very happy environment. So we also need to give back investment to the sponsor. So we cannot have an opportunity of relapse and an opportunity of saying, no, next time. For us, it's always a win-win situation. There's a no next time. But if it happens, it happens. But at the moment, we're sticking to what is working. We're sticking to what we enjoy and what we love doing. And we appreciate everything that everyone, from the sponsor to the local supermarkets, to the local fans, to the kibandas, everyone, we really appreciate their support. And we're telling you that we're going to continue fighting and working hard to become the best amongst the best.
All right, coach, as we wind up, do you have the best highlight moment of the season?
Aye. Look, I don't know, there's quite plenty. Okay, I think two stand out is our Kisumu game, where I think we hit one of our best scores, 137 5, I think. And I think the next one would be three. Our next one would be Nondis. In our first game, we just played Nondis 7-3, and we were written out by everyone. And we came back to beat them 50-something in the semis. And then the last one now with Oilers, we just beat them by a point. We were written out, everybody, including some of our fans. They wrote us off, and we came back and we gave them a good score at the Enterprise Cup final. So those are my outstanding memories that I've got up to in my head right now.
All right, coach, thank you so much for your time. Lastly, talk to Kabras family.
Kabras, they would say tang tang. We really want to come and give great gratitude to you guys. I would like to express my deepest and fondest, deep down from my heart, how happy I am to be part of this family. And I really appreciate everything each and everyone that has done for me personally, for the team, for everyone. We would like, as a Kabras family, as the players now on the technical team, say asante, kila mtu, and asante for the coming sevens in advance for your support, pushing the boys from the first game to the last game. And I can assure you, this season for sevens, we are doing it for you guys. We're going to push all the way. We want to win. And this is the year. And then again, I want to assure you guys, we're going to try and relive the dream that you guys have been asking for, the 651 years of success. Asante.